Good morning from the vineyard. These Cabernet Sauvignon grapes are almost ready for harvest. It's going to be a wonderful year.
The key is the skin and the pulp separation. We gently squeeze the berry to determine if the flavors are ready for harvest.
First, check for uniform color and the dusty bloom. Then, a gentle squeeze confirms the firmness, showing us they are perfectly ripe.
Early harvest conditions are ideal this year. A cool morning mist gives way to the precise work of gathering the prized Cabernet Sauvignon.
To maintain the delicate fruit temperature, we move the harvested Cabernet Sauvignon crates directly into the shade.
Therapy hormones. The Brix value is critical as it measures the sugar content in the grapes, directly impacting the final alcohol level.
After the grapes are picked, the canopy remains vital. We check the leaves closely for signs of nutrient deficiencies before the winter dormancy.
The journey of crafting exceptional wine begins here, deep in the vineyard, as we carefully select the finest.
And with this final cluster, the harvest phase is complete. Now, we wait.
Maintaining the fruit temperature below 15 Celsius is crucial for preserving the delicate aromas.
A key focus is avoiding berry damage. We gently place the freshly harvested bunches into the ventilated crates, preserving the bloom.
The harvest is running smoothly this year.
These crates are ready to go, Sarah.
Perfect, let's load them up.
Once the crates are full, we move them gently to the winery. It is here that the transformation truly begins.
And so the harvest chapter closes. The last of the Cabernet heads to the cellar, carrying with it the promise of the next vintage.
The harvest is done, but the vineyard never truly sleeps. It rests, gathering strength for the next season.
The Cabernet Sauvignon harvest is complete. These trucks are now making their way from the fields to the winery, where the next stage of the process begins.
With the harvest gathered and the trucks underway, we conclude part one of our story.
The grapes are carefully rested in the shaded intake, allowing their temperature to stabilize before the sorting process begins.
We look for an optimal intake range of 18 to 22 degrees Celsius to ensure peak quality and flavor development in the grapes.
The sorting table vibrates gently, ensuring the delicate skins of the Cabernet Sauvignon grapes are protected as they move along the line.
At this stage, the focus is entirely on the integrity of the fruit. We remove any damaged berries or MO.
We utilize a precisely calibrated, gentle water spray to ensure the complete removal of dust and residue.
Here we see the Cabernet Sauvignon entering the destemmer. The machine removes the stems before.
By carefully removing the berries, we prevent bitterness from the stems leaching into the must. The sorter utilizes high-resolution cameras and precisely timed air jets to remove material other than grape.
The optical sorter ensures unparalleled consistency, delivering a uniform flow of only the finest Cabernet.
The destemmer precisely separates the stems from the grapes, ensuring only the highest quality fruit moves forward, while the waste is efficiently collected here.
Here we see the whole, destemmed Cabernet Sauvignon berries flowing gently into the stainless steel hopper, ready for the next stage of fermentation.
With the pre-cleaning finished, the Cabernet Sauvignon berries now proceed to the crusher inlet.
The key is the gentle crushing of the Cabernet. We adjust the rollers to the optimal gap, ensuring the berries are treated.
The Cabernet Sauvignon berries are gently introduced to the rollers at a controlled speed, ensuring the integrity of
The must, a rich blend of skins and juice, now flows directly into the fermentation tank, concluding the initial pre-processing stage.
To manage capacity, the rising must is carefully monitored against the etched markings, ensuring adequate headspace for the vigorous fermentation to come.
We take the sample directly from the tank valve, ensuring it's representative of the entire batch. It's then analyzed for density and temperature.
To achieve the perfect vintage, we carefully monitor the sugar levels with the refractometer The specific gravity reading here is essential. It tells us the exact sugar concentration of the must before fermentation begins.
We use the FX11 strain, known for its reliable fermentation kinetics and enhanced color extraction.
As the yeast rehydrates in the warm water, it begins to activate. We observe the release of carbon dioxide, indicated by the foaming on the surface.
And so it begins. The introduction of the yeast awakens the must, starting the intense process of fermentation.
Here we see the tank sealed immediately after inoculation. Maintaining this sterile, pressurized environment is... As the sensor initializes, it quickly reads the core temperature, stabilizing now at 8.5 degrees.
As the yeast begins its work, we see the first streams of tiny bubbles breaking the surface, creating this delicate layer of foam.
We are logging the official start time for this batch of Cabernet Sauvignon. The must is looking very healthy at 22 bricks.
Every batch of our Cabernet Sauvignon is meticulously tracked, from fermentation to bottling. The QR code...
As the Cabernet Sauvignon ferments, careful gas management is essential. The airlock gently releases the resulting carbon dioxide.
Here in the cellar, we learn patience. The yeast works on its own schedule, and we simply guide the process until it's ready.
Here in the fermentation hall, the Cabernet Sauvignon is settling into a steady rhythm, a crucial stage where flavor and color begin to develop.
And so, the quiet alchemy of fermentation marks the close of part 2. Next, we examine the aging process.
Fermentation management is crucial. As you can see, the cap of grape skins is actively rising, a sign of healthy yeast converting the sugars within the tank.
The cap, rich in anthocyanins and tannins, is essential. The longer the skin contact, the deeper the color and complexity of the wine.
We've opened the tank, and as you can see, the cap is fully formed. Now we'll take the tool and begin the first punch down of the day.
This manual punch down ensures we extract maximum color and tannin from the cap, giving the wine its deep ruby hue and structure.
This vigorous bubbling is the sound of fermentation. The yeast converts the sugar into alcohol and CO2. As you can see, the relief valve is functioning exactly as designed, ensuring pressure remains within safe operating limits. Daily sampling of the Cabernet Sauvignon is crucial to monitor the fermentation's progress and ensure quality. The hydrometer clearly shows the conversion process. The sugar content is dropping steadily, signifying a healthy and active fermentation.
The data confirms the fermentation is progressing steadily. This batch of Cabernet Sauvignon is looking very consistent.
And while these tanks operate in parallel, their individual timing varies significantly, optimizing the overall yield of the hull. As fermentation progresses, the cap thickens. Controlling the extraction is crucial for the wine's final color and tannin structure.
This automated system provides excellent extraction. However, an alternative technique utilizes daylight.
This gentle pump over introduces vital oxygen to the must, supporting the yeast and stabilizing the deep color of the Cabernet Sauvignon.
After several punch downs, the cap begins to settle. This Cabernet Sauvignon will continue its slow, quiet fermentation.
Precision in timing is everything when managing the fermentation process for our Cabernet.
The transcription for this video is balance units.
As the fermentation progresses, the aromas really start to deepen. I'm picking up notes of dark cherry and a hint of spice.
The dissipation of the foam indicates a crucial phase shift. The yeast activity is stabilizing.
The sugar readout is approaching the critical dryness level for this Cabernet Sauvignon. We're targeting 0.15%.
Yes, this is precisely what we want to see. The curves are perfect, indicating a strong vintage ahead.
The settling phase begins. As the yeast activity slows, the cap naturally sinks into the rich Cabernet Sauvignon.
We're connecting the pump hoses now. Once secured, we can begin draining the fermented wine, moving it to the next stage of the process.
And now, the moment of truth. The finished Cabernet Sauvignon, rich in color and aroma, begins its journey from tank to bottle.
The free-run juice goes directly into the tank, while the press wine is kept separate. This allows us to make precise blending decisions later.
This is the Cabernet Sauvignon press wine.
held in our specialized collection tanks at precise temperatures.
Winemaking is a delicate dance. Too much pressure and you nuance. The gauge shows the pressure increasing steadily. We aim for a maximum of 1.5 bar during this.
The pressing phase is now complete. As the hydraulic plate retracts, the pomace has been formed into a perfectly dry.
What remains is the press cake, the exhausted skins of the Cabernet Sauvignon young, intense pressure. We apply in.
Once fermentation is complete, the Cabernet Sauvignon is moved to these tanks, awaiting the next stage, aging in oak.
And so, as the tanks settle into silence, we conclude part 3. The transformation is complete.
Preparation is everything here. Every single barrel must be perfectly aligned before the filling process can begin.
The medium plus toast is crucial here. It provides the vanilla and spice notes without overpowering the fruit of the Cabernet.
The Cabernet Sauvignon goes into the finest American oak.
As the barrel fills, we carefully monitor the dissolved oxygen levels to prevent premature oxidation.
Airtight storage is crucial. We insert the bung firmly, as you see here, to protect the Cabernet from any oxidation.
This Cabernet Sauvignon, batch 412, dated October 26th, represents our commitment to traceability.
Here in the cellar, temperature and humidity are precisely controlled, allowing the Cabernet Sauvignon to...
Time moves slowly in the cellar. Here, we understand that true quality requires patience. As you can see on the hygrometer, the humidity is stable at 75%. This prevents excessive evaporation from the barrels. In this cool, still air, the process reverses. Water that once evaporated now returns, forming...
So we gently insert the thief, cover the top to create the vacuum, and draw the sample.
The legs on this indicate a promising viscosity, and the aroma, yes, the aroma suggests a long, graceful aging potential.
Observe the legs clinging to the glass. This vigorosity is the secret to the mouthfeel, suggesting a...
Lot 4B shows excellent concentration. Aromas of cassie and cedar dominate with a...
Time moves differently down here. A slow, silent journey where stillness is the catalysm for perfection.
As the cellar settles into stillness, the Cabernet Sauvignon continues its slow evolution.
To prevent oxidation, we carefully fill the barrel through the bung, ensuring minimal air contact with the wine.
The topping procedure ensures every barrel is full, protecting the wine from oxidation. It's a critical part of the root.
Checking the Cabernet, this vintage is developing beautifully. The color is deep and the aromas are starting to integrate nicely.
Patience is the winemaker's greatest virtue. True quality demands restraint, allowing time to perfect.
The cassis note is developing well, a hint of tobacco emerging, very subtle. The tannins are softening nicely.
See how the deep red stains the fibers. It's this slow, quiet absorption into the toasted oak that defines the wine's character.
Every few months, we give the barrels a slight turn to optimize the aging process and ensure the Cabernet Sauvignon ages evenly.
When securing the barrel, use a gentle hand. Ensure the wedge is flush with the chime to prevent rolling and maintain a safe working environment.
Here, surrounded by oak and silence, we understand the true meaning of patience.
Here, deep underground, time slows. The wine rests, waiting patiently for its moment to emerge.
The selection process is meticulous. We rely on these markings, confirming the French oak origin and the precise toast.
The humidity here is carefully controlled. It prevents the oak from drying out, minimizing the angel's share.
As these markings slowly fade, the true aging duration begins. It is here.
So the schedule indicates the Cabernet Sauvignon is right on track. We'll monitor the tannin development in these lots closely over the next few months.
As you can see on the timeline, we start the aging process in the barrel at month 1, continuing all the way through month 12. And
Here in the quiet of the cellar, the Cabernet Sauvignon rests, slowly developing the complex flavors that define its character.
Here, consistency is everything. The aging program ensures that every bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon meets the...
In the quiet intensity of the cellar, the slightest vibration echoes before settling into silence. And so the cellar door closes, ensuring the silent, undisturbed aging of the Cabernet Sauvignon within.
After years resting in the barrel, they are finally ready to emerge into the light.
Here, time is not measured in hours or days, but in the slow, patient breath of the oak. Part 4 concludes with the quiet promise of the vintage. Deep within the earth, the Cabernet finds its true character. The KLR plate filtration system ensures optimal clarity for this Cabernet Sauvignon while maintaining controlled pressure throughout the process. As the Cabernet enters the system, the pressure gauge rises steadily. We must closely monitor the flow limits to prevent membrane fouling. Notice the laminar flow. This level of clarity confirms the wine's long-term stability and quality.
Measuring the turbidity of the filtered Cabernet Sauvignon is crucial for quality control. We're looking for a result below 1 NTU to meet our clarity standards.
The bottles are inverted and rinsed with filtered water to ensure absolute purity before the Cabernet Sauvignon filling. The carousel rotates with flawless precision, delivering an exact volume of our finest Cabernet Sauvignon every time. Our state-of-the-art facility ensures every bottle of our finest Cabernet Sauvignon is filled to the precise level, maintaining the integrity of the vintage.
We select only the best natural corks to protect the integrity of our Cabernet Sauvignon, ensuring perfect aging.
The synchronized movement of the conveyor belt guides the Cabernet Sauvignon bottles to the corking mechanism, where natural corks are inserted.
The perfect seal is crucial. Here, the cork sits completely flush, ensuring zero oxygen ingress.
Applied precisely, these capsules provide a vital layer of protection, safeguarding the cork from damage and maintaining the integrity of the seal.
The controlled heat rapidly conforms the foil to the bottle's neck. The crinkles dissipate, resulting in this smooth, precise, and professional finish.
A brief cooling period ensures the integrity of the capsule. These bottles of Cabernet are now ready for the final stage of their preparation.
We chose this specific paper stock for the Cabernet Sauvignon to really emphasize the tactile quality and the embossed gold lettering.
Our state-of-the-art labeling system applies each front label with meticulous precision, ensuring the perfect presentation for our Cabernet Sauvignon.
Our automated vision system meticulously checks for consistency. Any misalignment, such as this label, the barcode and batch code you see here are essential for ensuring the full traceability of this Cabernet Sauvignon, from our vineyard to your table.
Once bottled, our Cabernet Sauvignon is carefully placed into these cartons before aging. This ensures the wine reaches you in perfect condition.
Bathed in precisely calibrated daylight,
the 2021 Cabernet Sauvignon, lot number L459B, is tracked from the vineyard to its final destination in Dublin.
In the modern warehouse, precision is paramount. The finished Cabernet Sauvignon is carefully transported. With the final pallet secured, the Cabernet is ready for transport. This concludes part 5 of our journey from grape to glass.
Carefully selected and aged in the finest oak barrels, this Cabernet represents the pinnacle of our craft, ready for your cellar.
This Cabernet Sauvignon is the culmination of years of dedication, aged perfectly in the finest French oak barrels.
Our Cabernet Sauvignon represents the pinnacle of our craft. We invite you to examine the detail and texture of this vintage. Brand identity is etched in every fiber of this label, reflecting the heritage and uncompromising quality within the bottle. Notice the deep crimson color as the wine breathes. We pour precisely to the widest point of the bowl.
As it breathes, the wine opens up, showcasing the meticulous care taken in its creation. A truly profound vintage. The deep ruby color of this Cabernet Sauvignon reveals its complexity as it slowly settles. Notice the fine legs clinging to the crystal.
Gently rotating the glass helps the wine to breathe, unlocking its full aromatic potential and releasing the complex aromas.
Observe the way the light catches the intricate texture of the legs, a testament to the wine's density and alcohol content.
The true measure of a fine Cabernet isn't just the color, though this is exquisite. It's the balance, the way the oak integrates with the fruit. This vintage truly expresses the heart of the vineyard. It's perfection in a glass. The journey is complete. This Cabernet Sauvignon represents the pinnacle of our craft, ready to be enjoyed. The showroom is designed to reflect the purity of our process. We invite you to experience the unparalleled taste of our Cabernet Sauvignon, the culmination of years of dedication, resulting in a vintage truly meant for sharing.
Handmade with pride, each bottle tells a story of dedication. Discover the depth of our Cabernet Sauvignon.
We ensure every bottle meets our rigorous standards before it joins the collection. This vintage in particular required careful handling. This emblem represents more than just a name. It is the heart of our family's enduring legacy. It takes years of dedication to perfect a vintage like this Cabernet Sauvignon. We are proud of the result.
And so we arrive at the culmination of our efforts, the Cabernet Sauvignon, ready now for your cellar.
We take great pride in what we do here. Thank you for visiting, and we hope to see you again soon.
We take great pride in what we've built here. Thank you for being a part of it. Until next time, cheers.
The culmination of the vine's long journey, finally ready to be shared with the world. This is the culmination of a perfect harvest. Our Cabernet Sauvignon, aged in the finest oak, awaits its moment.
It all begins here, with the soil and the sun. This land has provided for generations.
The journey through our showroom concludes here, a celebration of the artistry in every bottle of our reserve Cabernet.
Thank you for joining us. It's time to say farewell. And so we leave the cellar, emerging into the very fields where our journey began.
This is where the journey begins. A meticulous process transforming the fruit of the vine into the finest wine for the bottle.
Thank you for coming. We hope you carry the spirit of the vineyard with you until we meet again.